Hello everybody, welcome to another week of my YouTube. Thank you to all the subscribers first and foremost. Thank you to the past viewers, all the comments off social media and on social media. Very much appreciated. We're now at 134 subscribers. Please do pass on to your friends, your neighbors, your colleagues, and let's increase. So, let's also interact more in the comment section, and you can always email me if you ever want to send across a question to me or find me on one of my social media sites. First and foremost, thank God for another day. Today is the 21st of March 2016, and today's topic is what drives you. Now, for me, everything I say is all from personal experience. So what I try to do is I channel what I've learned and what I've been through, and kind of like to reach out to others wherever they may be, boys, girls, men, women, mums, dad, grandmas, grandpas, just anyone can need at any time, and that's just really what I do. Because I was asked the other day, what drives you? Like, do you know what drives you? And I was like, yeah, I know what drives me. So someone asked me to do a video about it. I said, okay, I'll give it a go, because it's also, it's a good thing, it's for you sometimes to know that people actually want to know things. So you kind of have to just do these things. And I want to first tell people, like, you're always allowed to have a personal opinion. Because someone says something and because someone's doing something, it doesn't mean you need to do it. It's just a personal thing for them. They're doing it. So I'm doing these videos. I'm not telling you that you must go and do this. I'm literally speaking out my experiences to you, and whichever one you feel you need, or even you might not need, that is perfectly fine. As I said, what drives you? For me personally, as I always say, first and foremost is thank God for a new day. And the first thing for me is I have to stop and think about what drives me once in a while, I'd stop and I think about it, and I think to myself, what actually drives me? What is in your daily struggles? Do you know your why factor? Do you know why you're doing it? Like, what drives you? Do you know why you're doing it? Do you talk to yourself? Like, I talk to myself all the time. Some people call it crazy. I call it motivating. Another part is, like, the things that drive you. Everyone has various reasons. So I'm just gonna throw some reasons out there. For me personally, I think for me it's a lot of these things combined. Ambition, money, independence, security status, meaning financially stable and mentally stable. Status also, obviously I'm doing these videos, I'm trying to get somewhere in life with them, trying to encourage people and give back and motivate. It's also self-esteem. It helps me build my self-esteem. Another part I think about is opportunity for me to improve personally. It helps me improve as a person. It's also recognition from others. Another part of it is making a difference in the world. Another part of it is as a competitive person, I like to think, okay, can I do this? Can I achieve this? Some people, to them, is they have a point to prove. Like, I'm going to prove this point to people. Some people is, I'm going to prove this point to myself. And then some people are just fed up of the same thing every time, waking up and going to work, or waking up and doing the same things. Bottom line, they want to change. I think when you say what drives you, and when I mention all those factors, I think what we must remember is literally it all boils down to the desire to get better. So you've got a desire to get better at what it is you want to do. You've got a desire to want to do more, to achieve what you believe is best for you. You're striving for improvement in your personal and your professional life. Do you understand? And as I go along, I realize that there's something called charting your progress. A lot of people don't chart their progress. You have to chart your progress. How I chart my progress is once I feel down or I feel tired or I feel like, oh, what's going on? I've had enough of this. This is doing my head in. I can't be bothered. Why did I start this in the first place? Why am I even bothered? What am I even doing this for? What's the benefit of this? You know, you have to have this chart that you've drawn out from the beginning, and it's like step-by-step guides and tasks, and you've got to look into your progress chart and see how far you've progressed into it, you know. That's what I do that keeps me going back. So I might have 20 things written down, and whenever I feel stressed, I go and look at it and I'm on number 13, and that kind of makes me feel much better. Like, why am I so worried? It's only 7 to go before I have to write another set of tasks, you know, because after a bunch of tasks is done, there's another set coming up, and then there's another set. So you're constantly giving yourself tasks to achieve. So how you stay driven, for me personally, is you've got to have things written down, you know. You've got to jot down your progression as you're going along, but then also have something that you've written out that you wanted to follow initially. It's like a guideline, and then along the way you have other things you add onto it to keep you striving for this thing, because it's never easy. No one wants to wake up and get out of bed and go out. A lot of people don't. Not no one. A lot of people don't. Some people do, but everyone's a human being, and we all get tired once in a while, and we feel like, why are we doing this? So I think if you chart your progress, it'll be a very good thing to do. You know, I do it myself, and it really does. It does help. And as a driven person, I require a lot of things. Like, for example, positive body language is something I require. And that's literally not hesitating too much. You want to do something, go out and get it done. It's plain and simple, pure. Go out and get it done. Don't worry about a lot of things. I like life. I like living. I'm excited about the future and what it has to hold. I'm excited about projects and the things I try to get into and see that, oh, I like this, so let me see how far I can get. It's like, what do you call it? It's like a zest of life. You know, it's like, yeah, life. You know, it makes you feel good. Another thing for me is I'm very energetic. Like, just not me personally. Even when you go around people, you have to be energetic. You understand? People have to feel you when you're around them. People have to feel your conversations. People have to feel like, oh, that conversation was nice for me. That conversation was good. It made a lot of sense for me. Another thing for me is when you're determined, you have to be a determined person. You always have to have a plan, and not only believe that you can achieve it, but also believe that you're not going to let anything stand in your way. You have to be a very focused person. You have to be very persistent, meaning continuously going. You always find a solution no matter the hurdles. You can take a break when you get tired, but you always keep on going. A major key for me is faith. I believe, you know, faith is the ability to see that things will turn out positive mentally and physically. That's what faith, you know. Some will see the glass half empty, and some will see it half full. You know, it's believing in something bigger than yourself. Believing in what you've created mentally is going to come to life, you know, where you keep on working on. That's the faith, that's believing, you know. And then for me also is confidence. In anything you do, you must have confidence. If you haven't got confidence, you can't do anything. People would see that, oh, you're not a confident person. Confidence is very good in avenues of business, you know, because people try and walk all over you, and people think that they can take advantage of you because someone else is taking advantage of them. So the more confidence you can have, the better it's for you, you know, because without confidence, people will try and dumb down your dreams and your desires, and it's no good. Another thing, I'll just leave this one apart from that, is having a lot of knowledge. You have to read up on the things you're doing. So if you're a swimmer, you have to read about past swimmers, you have to read about current swimmers, and you have to read about up and coming swimmers. You know, you can always have more knowledge, you know. It's always striving to learn more constantly in your field. And that's really what it is for me. Like, it's what drives you as a person, you know. Like, for me, those are the things. And I just thought I'd reach out to everyone and answer that question I was asked in a video, you know. And hopefully it helps someone, wherever they are. And these are the things that I do to help me, and these are the things that I have thought about and created and thought I'll share out there. And I thought I'll leave you with one of my favorite quotes in regards to drive, because I've got different quotes in regards to different things. And this one goes, it's by Roman Payne. It says, you must give everything to make your life as beautiful as the dreams that dance in your imagination. You know, I'll say that again. You must give everything to make your life as beautiful as the dreams that dance in your imagination. Thank you very much for watching, people. Until next time, God bless. It's Ismail Oshodi. Take care.